The sun moves out of Scorpio today. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios out there. We move out of a time when decision making was hard, it was complex under the Libra energy. Now we have the Scorpio's energy. So we will be making decisions from digging and uncovering the truth. So they'll be very grounded decisions, very strong foundational decisions that we make. Now, today's energy is also about determination, it's about patience, it's about meeting our responsibilities and commitments. And as the day grows long, we will start to feel Saturn and the sun talking in the sky. We'll feel a sense of pride on building a firm foundation for our future hopes and dreams. So we'll sit back and relax, and let's explore the cosmic energies. Together we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, how to utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thanks for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day, and welcome to your daily focus for October the 23rd, 2023. Now, I know I'm not in my usual place. I don't have any of my usual equipment. I came into chaos, and so I just had to pull the plug on everything until I could get grounded and a space where I could actually do a video. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but, at least you're going to get the message. So try not to look at me because I have nothing. I have nothing. I don't have my makeup with me. I have nothing with me. So... Let's start with the numerology, okay? So the 23 energy. The 23 energy is all about, it's believing that there is a force greater than us that protects us, that loves us, that wants us to move forward, that wants to bring in happiness and joy into our life. So we have to learn how to go with the flow. We have to learn how to trust that energy. And the 23 energy is one of those days where it's saying, please trust me, okay? 2 plus 3 is a 5 energy, and 5s are a busy energy. It's also a time to create happiness, joy, laughter, giggles, smiles. Creativity. Let your creativity shine today. Absolutely. Romance, okay? With Scorpio energy, we now have our those raw emotions. So I don't know if romance would really even fit into that, but start with a little romance, see where you go from there. 1 plus 5 plus 7 is a 13 energy, and the 13 energy, I know, bum rap, it's considered an unlucky number, and usually what happens to us under a 13 energy doesn't seem all that lucky, to be honest with you. But what the 13 energy does is it removes certain parts of our life or puts us into a place where we can learn, we can grow, and we can step into our tomorrow. Many times it opens up paths to us that we didn't even know was in existence for us, a possibility for us, even that we had an interest in such paths. But the 13 energy has a way of bringing that in to being for us. Now, 1 plus 3 is a 4 energy, so it is about grounding, it is about working the foundations, it is about getting your ducks all in a row. Yes, and I'll be home soon because I feel very out of my comfort zone. I got one deck of cards here, people. One deck of cards. Oh, we got to do the astrology, right? Well, the big news is the sun has moved into Scorpio. So we will find ourselves researching. We'll find ourselves investigating, analyzing. We want to shine a light into the shadows and transform as we go in search of the truth. We want to build strong foundations. And we want to invite in successes and accomplishments, and all that can be. That's the energy that is around us, absolutely. Also, with Scorpio energy, the veil to our world and the spiritual world is very thin, okay? And it's no coincidence that Halloween, All Saints Day, Day of the Dead are all under the Scorpio energy. The mystic is essentially awakened within us. Now, we also have, I believe it's a trine. The sun and Saturn are in a trine. So we feel good. We feel confident. We feel good about getting our commitments taken care of, our obligations, of finishing the task, of making the list, of making the plan, of strategizing. These are things that we can step into and feel really good and really, really strong about what we're doing. We have an enjoyment about our duties, our obligations. Now, they're both in water signs, right? Right now. So it could be that we are particularly empowered when it comes to managing emotional matters in very practical, helpful, mindful ways. So if there's an emotional problem, this might be a day to really look at it and be able to move past it, or at least allow some healing in, some clarity, some understanding. Okay, let's turn to the cards. I've got the deck all messed up. Oh, we had a good card at the bottom. We had the Page of Cups at the bottom. Will the Page of Cups come out for us? Okay, our shadow card for today. Look at this, the High Priestess. Yes, the mystic within us comes out today. It is woken up today with the sun going into Scorpio. This is definitely, by far, the best card we could possibly pick out of the deck, I think, for the Scorpio energy. Well, there's others, but I think this one is wonderful because this asks us to sit in quiet contemplation today and go within and see the magic that is within us. Okay, yes, when this card appears, magic is all around us. We already talked about the veil being thinner. We will, as the days move on through Scorpio, we will get stronger and stronger with these perceptions if we commit to maybe even 5 minutes a day of just sitting in silence and looking within, seeing your magic, your talents, your abilities, the unique you. We have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is all about a new path forward, one that we have to create a balance to, one where we just can't step into and hope that things work out a little bit. We have to kind of plan. We kind of have to strategize about bringing things in, but bringing things in with a balance. So we don't want to give it all, like we don't want to sit there for 18 hours straight and design something, say online for a flyer to get your news out about your new business opportunity or something like that. We want to spend 20 minutes there and 15 minutes here, and then 15 minutes in our relationship, and then 15 minutes maybe just work, maybe puttering around the house, getting things cleaned, 15 minutes of meditation, 15 minutes of, do you see where I'm going here? We kind of have to make sure that we are not ignoring a part of our life in order to move forward into new paths. We have to back it up a little bit and say, okay, if I put all my energy here, what is going to suffer for it? Okay, now, if you know, let's say you want to get a promotion at work, okay? So this is your new path forward. You are going to get that promotion. You are going to study for it. You are going to work for it. You are going to shine. You're going to put in the overtime. You're going to do all these things. It's important to have conversations with those you love, your friends, your family, and say, listen, you may not be seeing me a lot for a little bit, but I want to put my energy here. That way they're not feeling like, well, what did I do wrong? They're always at work. Are they really at work? Kind of attitude. So being clear with others in what you're trying to manifest would be a good thing right now, and we can kind of eliminate the emotion if we do it today, because we have the sun and Saturn together, and Saturn's saying, okay, what do we want to say? We're going to say it this way. We're going to look at it this way. And so long as we listen to the Saturn. Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands. Okay, I won't tell the story because I'm very uncomfortable doing this reading, because I just don't have any of my equipment here. It just doesn't feel like I'm even talking to you guys yet, which kind of sucks, because I love talking to you guys. Anyways, it does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like we didn't sit down at your kitchen table today. We're in the middle of a lobby with all kinds of things happening, because there's different energies in different places. This definitely has an energy to it, and one that I'm not comfortable being in. So I can't relax enough to, but I am. Anyways, I'm babbling. Okay. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. This talks about your journey to the here and now. And it talks about the here and now. And it talks about the decision making that you are going to be doing when facing a new life challenge or a new path forward, a new idea, a new job, a new relationship. So with this card, the wands behind us actually represent the paths that we have walked in order to be in the here and now with the knowledge, with the wisdom that we have today. And as you can see, they're all tall and straight. They all have foliage on them. I mean, we have, if it was a test, we got A pluses on this. We got 100% with a little star beside it. But now we're looking at this wand. We're holding it there. Now we have red on, which represents our passion, our desires, and we have white on, which talks about the new beginnings, the new starts. And we're eyeing this new wand up, and this essentially marks the new path forward for us. Now know that we have all the energy from the other ones supporting us in taking this new wand and going forward. But we're sizing it up. I mean, it's stumpy, it's twisted, there's no foliage on it, there's no growth. Can I do this? What do I need in order to do it properly? Should I do it? Do I want to do it? We're doing this kind of guesswork in our mind today. We're sizing things up. We're seeing if it's really a practical possibility to go forward in the way we want, or do we have to do it in smaller steps? Do we have to have a little bit more patience with our time, our energy, our resources in order to do what we want to do, but do it the right way the first time? So maybe we have to pull it back a little bit. Maybe we can't step forward in the way we want until certain things are in place, that we have certain things in order. Okay, and we have the Tower card. Tower card's been coming out a lot lately. This is the awakening. This is... Yeah, it's the awakening. It's you breaking through that glass ceiling. So what do you learn today, or over the next several days maybe even? What do you learn today that allows you to say, you know what, I have been living my whole life according to that rule, that design, that value, and I find out now that I'm wrong. That the information I was given doesn't align with the information I'm uncovering now. Maybe you just got out of a really bad relationship and they always belittled you. They told you you were dumb, you were stupid, you were useless, you were good for nothing, you would never survive without them. And so you realize that you've been living your life. This is one of these, you realize you've been living your life thinking that you're actually dumb, that you're actually useless, that you can't make it without that person in your life. Of course you can. You have it all inside. They were very good at making you push it all down and not even know that about yourself anymore. I talk to people who have been out of long-term relationships for 5, 10, 15 years, and they are just getting the awareness of, wow, I started to really believe that about myself, so I have been walking my path under that assumption that I wasn't good enough, that I wasn't worth much. So this is about breaking through that glass ceiling. Now maybe you put it there, maybe you allowed other people to put that glass ceiling in place, but you recognize it now for what it is. The Scorpio energy will be wonderful because we can dig to the truth. And a little bit of digging, you'll really find really fast that you are worthy, that you are deserving, that you are incredible, that you can make it on your own, but it's even better with the right people. That wasn't a right person. I don't have any other cards to go to. Let's pick 2 more, okay? The Hermit. The Hermit is sitting back in the here and now and looking forward, making the plans, strategizing. So this is the Sun and Saturn talking to us today. Okay, the Hermit's saying, look at what you have for resources, time, energy. Be honest with yourself. Now, you want to go in this direction. You want to go forward in this way. How are we going to do that? What tools do we need to incorporate in? What kind of time do we need to make available? What kind of energy do we need to have in order to show up and be consistent at that? And we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is about the spiral kind of downward. We start thinking about the lack of, or we're not good enough, or we're not worthy enough, or, it never happens the way I want it to work out. I don't know why I even try. It's these kinds of things that we are saying to ourselves that will keep us looking at the past and keep us looking at what hasn't manifested in our life yet. Okay? Rather than, stop the monkey. Okay? The monkey mind. Sit today in quiet contemplation. Understand the magic, the talents, the abilities, the person you are. Understand that. Scratch the surface of your heart center. Start falling in love with you today. Your magic, your capabilities, what you can do. Because this is an energy that will pull us down. That will pull us into the rabbit hole of we don't like ourselves, we don't like anything about our lives, we're missing this, we don't have that yet, I struggle, I do all this, and nothing shows up for it. Things will show up if you stop looking in the past and you start looking at the now and you start looking at the future. So here, let's get that card in so you can see it. You know, we do have the wands down here, or the cups down here. Sorry, wands, and they're falling over and they're empty because they've spilt. Right, our dreams didn't manifest the way we wanted them to. But if we turn around, we'll see two brand new cups, waiting to be filled by our dreams, by our potential, our goals, our desires. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'll be home really soon, and then I will have everything back around me that gives me this wonderful energy. I did bring some rocks with me, though. You know, you gotta have your rocks if you're you gotta have your rocks. So I did pack my rocks to give me the energy. I think we had a dynamite reading. All the cards lined up perfectly with the Saturn and the Sun today, and lined up perfectly with the numerology actually too, and it lined up perfectly with Scorpio coming in, and we are going forward in the Scorpio energy now. So allow that mystic within you to come out. Feel the energy of the spirit world protecting you, serving you, loving you, knowing that you're dynamic, knowing that you're strong, knowing that you're capable. Something new could come out of the world today, a new path altogether based on what happens to you with that 13 energy, but know that it's putting you in the right place at the right time. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.